I need like 10 more stomachs for 10 more of these.
Is this Festival of the Holidays or Festival of the Arts? Wow, they've completely transformed this space.
It is time for Festival of the Arts. One of the shortest festivals that take place here at EPCOT is back, and today is the very first day. So we came out to check out what's new for this year, try out some different food items, see what's going on at CommuniCore Hall, and honestly just enjoy one of my favorite, if not my favorite, EPCOT festival.
I was just gonna say that. This is definitely one of my favorites, and I hate how short it is. This is running until February 24th of this year. I have a whole list of some new food items that I wanna try, so I'm really excited, and I didn't eat lunch yet, so I'm hungry.
I think food is gonna be the first thing that we start off with. So let's not waste any more time and bring you guys along for a day here at Festival of the Arts.
Something I'm noticing on the way in is even though Festival of the Arts has started, over at the main entrance at EPCOT, they still have Christmas garland up.
Bruh.
Heading into the park now, it's definitely gonna be a busy day, as are all first days of new festivals. And right outside of Connections, we see our first piece of art, or first 4 pieces of art for the day, I should say. This is 4 different interpretations by different artists of Figment. So the move for today is gonna be focusing on some of the new food items. They always have like returning items that we've had in years past, but we made a whole list of things that are new for 2025 that we want to try, and that's what we're going to do. So our first food stop for the day is going to be at the Craftsman's Courtyard, and Alex is going to be trying the beef Wellington inspired croissant supreme. Looks like a lot of people want to try that beef Wellington. This is a hoppin' booth.
Okay, the first thing that we got was the beef Wellington inspired croissant supreme. It's $8.50. It comes with creamed spinach croissant pinwheel, mushroom gorgonzola ragout, mustard grilled flank steak, red wine sauce, and pickled mustard seeds. And we just spoke to somebody and they said that this is their favorite thing that they've tried today. So
specifically, he said if he had 2 more stomachs, he would save the stomachs just for this.
Yep.
So the bar is set pretty high.
Yeah, we'll see if it lives up to the expectations.
There's a quick look at the inside of it, and that looks really good. I think I might try a little bit of this. I don't like mushrooms, so Alex has
You don't have to eat the mushroom. Like there's a mushroom right there. You could kind of just
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that works. But that steak looks awesome. Wow. And this is a pretty big size for $8.50.
I was gonna say that. Like it's a pretty good portion size. Wow, that is so good.
So he was right.
Yeah, that is so good. I want like 10 more. Literally. I don't usually have that kind of reaction. That is so good. The croissant is so like buttery, and the red wine sauce I think is what is like giving it that like almost not like a bitter taste, but more like the salty flavor. It's so good, and the meat is cooked really well. Like not well done. I mean like it's tender.
This might be a little premature. This is only the first food item that we're trying here today, but this might be the best thing that we eat all day. Like the bar is set really high. That was so good. That's something that every time we come back to this festival, I'm gonna get that because it's gotta be at the top of the list. We didn't even try anything else yet, but I just know that that's gonna be near the top. Yeah, I don't think we enjoy this at all. Just licking the plate clean.
Yeah, literally licking the plate clean. It's so good. Like I said, I don't usually have that reaction when it comes to like the food at the festivals. That was so good. And that guy was right. I need like 10 more stomachs for 10 more of these.
So just next to where we got the beef Wellington is the expression section paint distribution. And this is where you can come pick up a little paint by number kit, and then you can contribute to the mural that's right outside over here on this wall. Over at the kiosk, they give you complimentary paint and a paintbrush. And then over the course of the month-long festival, these are gonna be the murals that you can paint. So this top one is what guests are contributing to right now. It's kind of like an 8-bit style, like old school video game style of art. You can see the monorail going around. You can see the Guardians, Mission Space. And then once they fill that one up, they'll do these 3. And this is open daily from 11 to 5. So after you get your little paint kit, you'll come over to whatever number you have. So let's just say we had number 4. You would find a couple of squares that are numbered 4, and you would paint them in. And then when this is all done, it's gonna look like that mural that I just showed you, that 8-bit style art. You can kind of already see pieces of the monorail being formed. It's pretty cool. It's a fun way to kind of contribute to a giant piece of art. So at the entrance of World Showcase, they have a couple rainbows with Figment painting on the top. You have some paint tubes over here This one says 2025 series. These have basically been the same decorations that they've been doing for the last few years. Over at Disney Traders, they still have garland up to, even some in the front. So you have like a crossover between Festival of the Holidays and Festival of the Arts. So after you enter World Showcase and head towards Mexico, we have a brand new food booth for 2025. This is Fictional Victuals. And there's a couple things that we want to try here. So this is going to be our second stop.
At Fictional Victuals, I got squid ink pasta for $7.75. It comes with lump crab, truffle cream, and shaved truffle. This is right up my alley because I love anything with like truffle on it. I think it's going to be really good. And then I also got the butterscotch milkshake with chocolate garnish. It was $5. And I thought maybe that this would taste like butterbeer, like a butterbeer milkshake. And I already took a sip of it. It tastes like Werther's Originals, like melted down. It's so good. I finished the squid ink pasta. It was only okay. I probably won't get it again. It had like a cream sauce, which I wasn't expecting, so it was a little bit on the heavier side. There wasn't like, they say like lump crab, like there was like tiny little pieces at the bottom, so it wasn't like too heavy of a crab flavor, but I did like the truffle flavoring on it. It wasn't bad, but it's not something I'm gonna run back here for.
And while Alex was having her pasta and the stuff that she got from that other booth, I went over to Mexico. And now I know a couple minutes ago I just said that we might have found the best food item at the first food booth we went to, that beef Wellington. Well, I could already tell you I found the two things that are absolutely not worth the price, no matter what they taste like, and it's over at Mexico. So from Mexico, I got two things. On the right is the carne asada. This was $10.75. And on the left is the croqueta, which is chipotle chicken and chorizo croquette and chipotle salsa with chipotle aioli, avocado mousse, and truffle oil. And the croqueta was $8 and the carne asada was $10.75. So I just finished both of those items. The carne asada, the flavors were really good. It was just ice cold. So definitely not something I would get again. And honestly, even if it wasn't ice cold, it's still not worth $10.75. It's like two tiny pieces of steak. You get way more food, and you actually get more steak over with the beef Wellington. So that's definitely my recommendation. And the croqueta had good flavors, but again, just not really worth the $8 price point. I will say it is spicy. It has a little bit of a kick to it. So if you don't like spicy things, I probably wouldn't try that. And of course, trying all the different food things are a lot of fun, but one of my favorite parts about the festival is obviously the actual artwork. There's so many cool pieces. We're at the Disney Artists booth over here. Look at this one, the Haunted Mansion, the bride getting ready on her wedding day. Got some Beauty and the Beast artwork over here, Little Mermaid. And Dave Perlow is one of my favorite artists. These are his new prints for this year. The big frame ones are $500. They have this Pirates of the Caribbean one as well. They have smaller prints, which is what I'm getting. I'm actually getting this monorail one right now. Really like the Main Street Electrical Parade one too. And then they even have smaller ones like postcard size. Like this one a lot too. This is by Maria Stuckey, who I believe is a local Florida artist. This one is obviously Phantasmic. So cool. Some more pieces by Maria. Got the Lion King, and look how cool this one is. You have Figment, Mickey Mouse over there in the Rainbow Tunnel from old school EPCOT. That's awesome. This canvas is $229, and then just like all the other artists, they have smaller versions as well. Making our way around World Showcase, and we're stopping over here in China at the Painted Panda, and we're going to be trying another new food item for this year, and that's going to be the Hargao. Hope I'm saying that right. That's $10.75.
It's shrimp dumplings with pumpkin puree and a drizzle of chili oil. This was $10.75. I don't know if it's
This might be a repeat of Mexico.
I know. I didn't taste it yet, so I don't know if it tastes good, but for $10.75, I feel like that's a little steep. This is pretty good. It's like an interesting mix of flavors, though, because I've had shrimp dumplings in the past, but not with pumpkin puree. So it's kind of like sweet and salty, but it's cooked really well. I like it. I just don't know if I would spend the money on it again.
Just popped over to America now, and what festival are we at? Is this Festival of the Holidays or Festival of the Arts? They still have the Christmas tree up here in America. All right, so here's the deviled egg trio. The first one, pimento cheese. Second one is green goddess, and the third one is BLT. And this was $6.25.
Which one should I try first?
The green goddess one actually looks the most interesting to me.
Okay.
Definitely is the messiest one too.
I think we're just gonna pick it up. I think
And
it's
what
easier.
better way to celebrate Festival of the Arts than by sitting underneath
A Christmas tree.
the Christmas tree from Festival of the Holidays? There's the Green Goddess deviled egg.
So it's just a hard-boiled egg with green goddess sauce on top. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's nothing special though. All right, I'm gonna try the BLT one next.
Next victim, BLT. Look at that.
But like, okay, I think I have an issue with this
Uh-oh.
because they're basically just hard-boiled eggs with stuff on top. That's not what a deviled egg is, right? Can we bring in a friend for?
Phone a friend,
Isn't it?
Brendan and Catherine.
Aren't deviled? It's not usually just like a hard-boiled egg cut in half with stuff on top. Like they take.
Did they mix the yolk with anything?
I don't. When I saw
No.
them making them,
See,
they
look.
just had the egg and they had like the pipes of the different stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's like the inside of the egg.
Yeah.
Because you
That's-
can mix that with like a mayonnaise and a mustard. And
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All
I
right.
wasn't wrong.
Thanks for the input.
I mean, it tastes good, but it's just weird to me that it's like a regular hard-boiled egg. Like the middle is just like hard-boiled. See what I'm talking about? And then they just have like the stuff on top. That's not usually what a deviled egg is, but the taste is good. Pimento cheese is the last one. I think I like this one the best, actually.
Save the best for last.
It's spicy. It almost tastes like, well, because obviously pimento cheese is spicy, duh, but it has like almost like a jalapeno poppery like taste to it.
Rank the eggs. Obviously, this one's number one from what you were just saying.
Yeah, this one's number one, then probably the BLT, then the Green Goddess. But I think it's just because like the Green Goddess wasn't anything special. It tasted good, but it was just Green Goddess sauce on top of a hard-boiled egg.
Also, back in America, they have one of the photo ops that you can step into. They have a couple of these scattered throughout the festival. Over here at the Art of Disney, they have the Art of David E. Doss. Now look at this. This one is in Epcot. How cool is that? Very, very cool. This is $695. You got Mickey painting Minnie Mouse over there on the World Showcase Bridge. Stopping over at Thomas Kinkade Studios. Always one of our favorites. Definitely one of my mom's favorite booths. Got a Mary Poppins. One over there. There's the Aristocats. Very cool. Speaking of Mary Poppins, wasn't this supposed to come to Epcot? What's going on? They scrapped this and it's never coming back? Also, too, just a heads up if you're interested, they do have a couple of the Thomas Kinkade Studio legacy artists coming here and doing signings.
I really like that they have a bunch of like the Christmas ones. Those are really pretty. I'm a big fan of the Thomas Kinkade art. If you guys didn't know, I do like all of the puzzles, and most of them are Thomas Kinkade Disney puzzles.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this one up here. Hey, the Christmas ones are still fitting because half the Christmas decorations are still out here at Epcot. Got a couple of beachy ones over here. Always reminds me of like going on a cruise in Castaway Cay. And then, like I was saying at the other booth, you don't have to buy like these big ones with the frames because these are really expensive. These are all over $1,000, some even more than that. But if you like the design, they have like little canvas versions too. Look at this one. This one is so cool. This might be the coolest one that we've seen at this booth. It has all the icons from all 4 of the Walt Disney World theme parks. You have the Animal Kingdom tree, Tree of Life. There's the Tower of Terror, Cinderella Castle, Spaceship Earth.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Yeah, this one might be new. A lot of the art that you see kind of stays the same from year to year, but they have new ones. Here's the Disneyland version of that.
We're gonna head inside CommuniCore Hall. They have a bunch of like different Broadway style like sets, I think, in there from all the different like Disney Broadway shows. I'm really excited to see it. I saw online they have like some stuff from The Lion King, and I love that show. So let's go inside and check it out.
All right, here we go. Actually, this looks really awesome. Holy cow. Came in, ready to see a giraffe from The Lion King over here. Wow, they've completely transformed this space. I'm really impressed. So here is the Lion King Mask and Puppet Workshop. And you can see like some behind the scenes of how they made some of this stuff. There's Simba's mask, look at Zazu. This is so cool. Wow. They have some facts down here as well, just kind of telling you what some of these things are. There's some more Lion King masks up there on the shelf.
This is just so awesome that we get to see all of this stuff. And when they were talking about building this CommuniCore Hall, I feel like this is what we wanted. This is what they should fill the space with for the festivals. So good job, Disney.
Yeah, this is awesome. Look at Pumbaa. Wow. This is so cool how you get to like see these up close. We saw The Lion King on Broadway a couple of times. An amazing show. It's actually coming to Orlando if you're a local and you want to go see it at Dr. Phillips. Here's another Lion King costume. You got a zebra over here. You can kind of see how the zebra is controlled by the puppeteer with those handles. They have some puppets enclosed in these glass cases. These were actually used on stage. This is a baby Simba puppet over here. They have a young Simba puppet. It's awesome that you get to get up close and personal with these, and they have even more things going on. On the other side, it's an Aladdin costume studio. You can see Princess Jasmine's costume right there. Another show that we saw on Broadway, another one that is really good. What's really cool about this too is if you're a fan of the Broadway shows, you get up close and personal, and you can see all the little details that are in these costumes. This is from Aladdin. This is one of the male ensemble member costumes. If you're into, Broadway shows and that kind of artistry, you're gonna love this. And something that takes place at Festival of the Arts is the Disney on Broadway concert series. It's over in the American Gardens Theater. And here's everybody and the dates that they're gonna be performing. Even more costumes. It's everywhere you turn. There's another costume. Here's the genie and Aladdin from Aladdin on Broadway. I think this is Ariel, right? Oh yeah. There's her thingamabob. You can see her fin. We got Jack Kelly from Newsies. Then you have Mufasa's costume from The Lion King. Look how cool this is. The mask is amazing. And check this out. Hercules is going to be their newest musical. It's going to start off in the West End over in London. So this is kind of like a little first look at the Hercules costume that you're going to see on Broadway once it comes to Broadway. I don't know what year it's coming, but it's going to be on the West End for a little bit. They also have a bunch of prints in here for sale as well. You can find these around World Showcase at a lot of the artist booths, but they do have a bunch of them in here as well. There's a bunch over there. Actually, the one that I brought, the monorail one from Dave Perillo, they have here. And we'll show you guys a bunch of the festival merchandise over in the Creation Shop on the way out, but they do have a whole bunch of it here as well. Always one of the coolest things to see at Festival of the Arts is the chalk art. And it's nighttime now, but we can still see it pretty good. Look at this Mickey. That's awesome. I love the colors on him. I see Moana over here. Still haven't seen Moana 2. We still have to watch that. Ant-Man. Always one of the coolest Disney artists that are here is William Silvers. And I don't know if this is new for this year. It's definitely new to me, at least. That Fantasia is awesome. There's so much just cool Disney art here. A lot of it's super expensive, otherwise we would buy all of it. So we're popping inside the Odyssey Pavilion, aka Figment's Inspiration Station. And this is where you can come get the Figment popcorn bucket, and it's new for this year. So it has a new design. The popcorn goes inside that light bulb, and you could do mobile order. The inside's pretty similar to years past. You have the rainbow theme, you have some Figment artwork over here on the walls. You have projections as well. Always like what they do with the space, especially when it's Figment themed. And then back there is the army of Figment popcorn buckets. All right, before we head out for the night, I'm gonna make a stop in the Creation Shop and see what kind of festival merch they have. All right, the first thing I'm seeing is this Figment lounge fly for $89. Check out Figment on the front. It does say Festival of the Arts underneath there on the back too. For $34.99, they have this tumbler cup.
And they have the Festival of the Arts Spirit jersey for this year. It's like this dark purple color with Figment on the front. And then here's the back, Festival of the Arts 2025. It's actually an interesting color. I've never seen a Spirit jersey like this dark purple color.
Yeah, it's like a purplish maroon.
Yeah.
Kind of like it looks a lot brighter on the camera than it does in real life. For $29.99, they have this Festival of the Arts hat. You got Spaceship Earth on the front. Oh, there's Figment Figment on the back there.
And then they have this Figment ornament here for $20. It's like Figment triplets.
Yeah. It also kind of looks like if you've ever gone to a place where you like make things, like a pottery class.
And then you like paint it?
Yeah, it's giving off like those types of vibes. They have a Festival of the Arts t-shirt for $34.99. There's the logo right there on the front chest. And then on the back, you have Figment, the light bulb, all his footprints.
They have a Festival of the Arts lug bag. I know we've talked about these a few times. This one's $90, but it's different because it's almost like a backpack, like a one shoulder like backpack type of bag. But the thing about lug bags, I think I've said this in the past, is they're known for like organization. Like they have a bunch of pockets where you can like store everything.
I like the design.
Yeah.
Colors are nice too.
Here's another one of the lug bags for Festival of the Arts, and this is a completely different style as well. This one's also $90. I don't know. I was gonna say that maybe it's like a backpack type, but I think it's just like a crossbody bag because it has the big strap here.
For $45, here are the Festival of the Arts ears. Holy moly, that's expensive. Are all ears like $45 now? And also for $34.99, they have the Festival of the Arts 2025 pass holder t-shirt.
All right, so that's gonna do it for our day here at Festival of the Arts. I almost said Festival of the Holidays. The Christmas decorations are still up.
Still up.
Might as well be.
There's still a Christmas tree in America, so.
Crazy. But we had a fun day here today. Got to try a bunch of different food. A lot of it was new. I think almost everything we had was new.
Yeah.
And a couple things were good, other things not so much, but that's how it goes.
There is still some more things that I do want to try. I just got super full, so we will definitely be back to try those.
Yep.
And I do want to come back to check out more of the artwork too.
Yeah, it was so crowded today. Like, it was hard at times to kind of walk around World Showcase. So we'll definitely show you some more art, try some other food options the next time we come. But as always, if you guys enjoyed coming along with us today, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future videos to come. With that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.